Hello, my name is Asli Sayar. I'm a licensed California and Nevada attorney, and I work with the law firms of Leah Law APC and my own firm, Asli Sayar Attorney at Law. And today, as part of Did You Know, we wanted to give you some information regarding the current court system and what is happening with regard to civil complaints in the courts during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, did you know that many courts right now have shuttered services except for the most sensitive, such as family law and criminal services, especially in states where there are shelter-in-place orders? That means that court services are limited, filing abilities are limited or delayed, and that can mean a lot of things for people who have claims. So if you have a potential legal claim, someone has damaged you or your business, and you are thinking of suing, there are time limits in which you have to sue. This is regardless of the pandemic. This has just always been the case in all 50 states. These time limits are called statutes of limitations. They vary from state to state. They vary from claim to claim. Depending on what claim you have is how much time over window you have to bring your case before a court of law. Now, because of the pandemic, if courts are closed and you are coming up on that deadline, what happens? Now, in some states, for example, New York, the governor has issued a tolling or a pause on the statute of limitations because the courts are closed to prevent the spread of the virus, and therefore you get extra time. Now, this is not true in every state. And second of all, there is a debate about whether or not any governor is able to legally pause these statutes of limitation. So what's important to know right now is that not all court services are available to you, whether it's a civil, family, or criminal matter, but certainly civil. Second of all, depending on your state, your statutes of limitations may still be running regardless of the pandemic and regardless of court closures. And third, whether or not any governor has enacted a tolling or a pause of this statute of limitation, there is a question of how legally effective that's going to be. So if you have a legal claim, it's important to figure out who would you be suing, in what state, what are the time limits about your claim that may affect when and how you have to sue, and find out from that court's website in that county or state, are they open? Are they closed? And then determine, do I have to file now regardless of the pandemic, or can I wait? So it's very important to keep that in mind right now. Keep in mind that deadlines are running legally. They're also running on insurance claims. If you have a homeowner's insurance policy and there's a window of time you've contractually agreed to bring or file a claim, regardless of the pandemic, it's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to keep an eye on those deadlines and make sure that if at all possible, you meet them before they run. And an attorney can help you figure out what those deadlines are, or you can look at resources online. We hope this information is helpful to you as you navigate determining when and how you can seek judicial help from our court system. Thank you very much.